Throughout human history, civilizations have risen, fallen, and searched for meaning. But across continents, cultures, and centuries, one figure appears again and again, not as a ruler, not as a god, but as a messenger, known by many names, Gabriel. He is never seen, never fully described, yet his presence reshaped history itself. In the Abrahamic traditions, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, Gabriel is known as the bridge between the unseen and the human world. Not a god, not an object of worship, but a carrier of something far greater. Revelation. To understand Gabriel, we must look beyond religion and into humanity's deepest moments of transformation. Gabriel does not create truth. He delivers it across history. Moments of revelation did not arrive randomly. They arrived at turning points when humanity stood on the edge of change. This raises a powerful question. Was Gabriel not just a messenger, but a catalyst of history? When revelation occurs, history pauses, empires tremble, ideas are reborn. Gabriel appears not during comfort, but during crisis, in silence, in solitude, in moments where humanity is most fragile and most open. Across cultures, the idea of a messenger exists, a bridge between dimensions, knowledge, and consciousness, whether seen spiritually, philosophically, or metaphorically. Gabriel represents something universal. The moment when humanity receives knowledge, it did not create on its own. In a world overwhelmed by noise, opinions, and conflict, the story of Gabriel reminds us of something forgotten, that truth often arrives quietly, that wisdom requires stillness, and that not all power is visible. Perhaps the greatest message Gabriel brings is not what was revealed, but how humanity learned to listen. Gabriel does not demand belief, only awareness. Across time, he remains unseen, yet unforgettable. Not as an image, not as a form, but as a reminder that history is shaped not only by what we see, but by what we are willing to hear. Across civilizations, the most powerful forces are rarely the ones we see. Empires rise with armies, but ideas arrive quietly. Gabriel does not appear with spectacle. No throne, no crown, only presence. History does not remember him for what he looked like, but for what changed after he came. To understand Gabriel, we must remove one assumption, that power must dominate. Gabriel never ruled nations, never commanded armies, yet his role altered laws, ethics, civilizations, and time itself. He is not the source of truths. He is the carrier of it. This distinction matters because history often misunderstands influence. We glorify kings. We remember conquerors. But Gabriel represents a different kind of force, one that moves through humanity, not obey it. Across traditions, Gabriel appears at moments of transition, not when societies are stable, but when they are uncertain, when humanity is questioning itself, when old systems no longer hold. Revelation does not arrive randomly. It arrives when the world is ready to break or evolve. In this sense, Gabriel is less a character and more a function, a bridge, a threshold. A moment when something unseen crosses into human awareness, not to control humanity, but to redirect it. Notice something extraordinary. Gabriel never demands worship, never claims authority. His power exists only in transmission. Once the message is delivered,
he recedes.
This is not domination. This is restraint. From a philosophical perspective, Gabriel represents a profound idea that humanity does not generate all wisdom internally, that some knowledge arrives from beyond experience, culture, or instinct. This challenges modern assumptions and unsettles us. In psychology, moments of revelation are described as breakthroughs. In science, as paradigm shifts. In history, as turning points. Gabriel embodies the archetype of all three. The instant when the old framework collapses and a new one begins. This is why Gabriel cannot be reduced to imagery. To define his form would limit his meaning. To visualize him would shrink what he represents. He exists at the edge of comprehension, where language struggles and silence becomes powerful. Perhaps the greatest misconception is believing Gabriel belongs only to the past, because the need for revelation has not disappeared. Only our ability to listen has weakened. In a world saturated with noise, the true messenger is often missed. Gabriel reminds humanity of a forgotten discipline.
Attention.
Not everything meaningful arrives loudly. Not everything powerful demands recognition. Some truths arrive once and shape centuries. To study Gabriel is not to study an entity, but to study moments when humanity changed direction. In the next chapter, we will explore why these moments always occur in silence, solitude, and uncertainty, and what that reveals about us. Major shifts in human history rarely begin in public spaces. They begin in silence. Moses alone on a mountain, Buddha beneath a tree, Muhammad in a cave, Galileo staring into the night sky. No applause, no certainty, only questions. Silence is not absence. It is the space where old beliefs collapse.
I need guidance now more than ever. Show me the path through this darkness.
Transformation isolates. Those who receive new insight are separated from the world they once belonged to. They see something others do not, and that distance is painful. Isolation is the cost of clarity. History changes, not because the many agree, but because the few endure loneliness long enough to carry truth forward. Every great chain begins without guarantees. No proof it will succeed. No assurance it will be accepted. Uncertainty is the doorway of transformation. Those who demand certainty remain in the past. Those who move forward step into the unknown. Why does change always come this way? Because the human mind resists disruption. Noise comforts us. Certainty sedates us. Silence forces reflection. Isolation forces honesty. Uncertainty forces courage. Change does not ask permission. It waits until we are quiet enough to hear it. Every generation believes change will arrive loudly. History proves otherwise. The next transformation will not announce itself. It will arrive when someone is alone, uncertain, and listening. The question is not whether change will come, but who will hear it first?